Who's to say Gerrard don't miss? Who say he don't slip? Again. We don't know. Gerrard in a big moment. Oh dear.
Yeah, oh dear. This was not fucking slip
That's
now.
crazy
Yeah,
because 2 years later, Terry slipped to cost you a Champions League.
Hey, shout out JT.
Hey,
man,
I never
0-1,
said
man.
John Terry didn't.
What's going on, people? TroopzTV. Back again. Back our blood clot again, you understand? Episode 248. Is it 248? I think it's 248, blood.
Let me check. Let me have a check.
I'm on
248?
TroopzTV right
Is it
now.
248? Or is it 247?
Yeah, Sam, you are right. We are on TroopzTV. You know what I'm saying? Again, we made it.
246. 246.
246.
So the last one was 245.
Yep.
Okay, so episode 246 of Back Again. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. You see me? As you can see, the man them are somehow surviving this international break. 3 of us are kind of sad and miserable to see this international break, but one of us is loving this time right now, aren't you, Flawless?
It's me, yes. 100%.
Yeah, blood, you're loving life right now.
It's
blood.
great, man.
He can't wait, blood. Yeah,
You know what's mad?
Hey.
You guys are the informed team as well.
Yeah,
And
facts,
you're still
man.
getting ripped, blood. That's why
No,
it's
because
mad.
we can't stay out of the news, but hey, North Macedonia versus England, I will be there. You know what I'm saying? I will be watching. Can't wait.
Said no one ever. No one trying to watch that flawless.
No one.
I
nah.
like
These international games.
Hey, guarantee you this. I guarantee you
Wait,
this.
so you watched Ten Hag ball during the season, now Southgate ball in international break? Why you want
Hey,
to
hey,
torture
I'm
me?
saying,
He's
I-
used to watching
starving,
terrorist
bro.
football, blood. So
I'm-
when
I'm
England
re-
come along, it's no change.
Facts. I'm just
It's just
saying.
a
Flawless,
matter
I
of
you're
guarantee.
white.
watching an international game, Brazil-Argentina.
No, I'm gonna watch Brazil-Argentina, but the point
When
I'm
is
making
that?
is Tuesday
That's
night.
Next
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah, so it's
Wednesday.
like it's Wednesday.
Yeah, I might
Technically, it's
watch
like
it,
Tuesday
actually.
night for us. See, I'm gonna. If you're doing one, then Lewis, I'll jump on the watch along on your channel. If you're in it,
All right, let's
It's
go.
like 1
Yeah,
a.m. though.
if you're I'm late anyway. But just to clarify, North Macedonia versus England will definitely be more entertaining than Manchester United versus Luton Town. Let's just get out of the way. I say without doubt, guarantee my bro won't fall asleep.
It's not competition.
My
I
man
am
broke
telling
out
you.
last time. I like.
Yeah, shout out my guy Eddie who fell asleep. Guarantee he won't fall asleep during it.
Right.
Man fell asleep.
I don't know. Southgate will put that to the test.
Here's the thing that
Didn't
England
Lewis
have
say
though.
he fell asleep as well? I swear Lewis said he fell asleep during the Man United one. Man
Wouldn't
United
surprise
lose,
me.
No.
he said
I
he
wish I
was
went to sleep. It was an
Yeah.
early kickoff. I should have
said-
stayed in
yeah.
bed.
One thing I will say is
I
though
was
that
fuming, bro.
as bad as Southgate is, at least England have like quality attacking options. We don't have that. You know what I'm saying? We scored less goals than Nottingham Forest, but this ain't
You say
about
that-
Manchester United.
You say England have quality attacking options. You won't even
Yeah.
fucking use them, blood.
Nah, just by law of average though, because you got Kane out there, you have a Saka, you'll have a Madison. Well, Madison's injured. You'll have a Grealish. You'll have a Bellingham. The list goes on. You can't not
Plus,
see
the
you
these
lot-
fans.
opposition's crap.
Before we get
Yeah.
into this special vid for the people, then what's your lot's thoughts on this England team? Because Calvin Phillips is in there, Henderson's in there. He said that he won't pick the Saudi man them, but the Saudi man them must have slipped on my money because the Saudi man is in there. Pause. You understand? Like what the hell is going on?
Justice for Ruben. Justice
this
for
guy.
Ruben. My
Gareth
guy's been
South-
robbed.
He just Gareth Southgate just being Gareth Southgate. Southgating. We know he does these type of things. How many squads have we seen? Whether it's international friendlies, whether it's qualifiers for Euros, whether it's qualifiers for World Cups. England's biggest issue at this tournament, England's biggest issue overall is the manager. If you give them a competent manager, I think they win this tournament. When I looked at the team, I was like, you have more than enough. You're arguably the best team there. You should have won the Euros anyway.
In terms
How
of
you
squad,
lose?
by the way.
Yeah, in terms of squad. Like, and look at all the
20
attacking
plus
options.
That's
Yeah.
a lot.
How much more attacking talent do you need before you go, all right, we're just gonna go for it? That's what man should be. All this pragmatic 2 DMs, all this rubbish, just go for it. You score 4, we'll score 5. That should be the plan. And defensively, they ain't too bad either.
I'll be honest with you. When
Palmer.
you see Henderson on a list, you know this guy is just done out here. Like he shouldn't be anywhere near the
Justice
list.
for my
Calvin
guy.
Phillips not playing. And I
Man
swear
fully
if I
went and
remember,
got the T. Man fully went and got the T, blood.
Jerseys FC, bro. My
guy's a
guys,
dick,
big
yo.
up every
if I,
time.
if I remember correctly as well, his first press conference, he said like we're gonna choose players based on performances and not based on name and etc. 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 Hey, he's going back on his own word because some of these players like Doku starting over Grealish. Why is Grealish going to the squad? Like there's extra questions every single time. Like I don't know, man. I just don't think Southgate's good enough, and I think he's proven he's not good enough time and time again. This whole, they all use the same ketchup bottle, and the training facility doesn't matter when it's time for a final or a semi-final or a quarter-final. All this lovey-dovey, they all love each other. No one gives a fuck. Respect.
I said it, you just say it. Oh, fuck it.
That is mad funny, yo.
Is that Jordan saying or something, blood? I said
No,
that in
that's
Arabic,
not
blood.
Jordan setting.
Say
Because
that in
every time
Arabic,
you
blood.
criticize,
And that was so funny in Arabic. I say that in Arabic, blood.
hey, troops, I
know.
said that.
You gotta say that in Arabic, blood.
It's not an Arabic saying. It's not. I swear it's not.
Nah, it's not because he's talking about how all the England are like, they're all one.
Yeah,
Nah,
anytime
England
you
is
criticize
open
something, they're like,
bias.
oh my God, he made all the squad love each other. Who
Yeah,
gives a fuck? Him and
man-
Ericsson both won nothing.
Man,
Like,
man
who
said,
cares?
man
Like,
said, yo, they all using
yeah,
the
just because
same
they sit
ketchup.
together. Who cares? Bro?
Yeah,
No.
it's because obviously all the United, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool man used to all sit separate. For those that don't know, like during England's golden generation, that they call it, they were all basically just didn't like each other because it's like,
I think it would have worked better maybe back then to make them love each other and shit because they had the quality. Now it's mad. Now it's mad. I'll be honest with you. In terms of squad, all jokes aside, the squad for England, if I think us four can do a better job picking it, number one. Number two, I think the squad for England in terms of a 23, 24-man list is probably the strongest in the Euros from any country. The only country you could argue is France. So Flawless is 100% correct. Southgate really has no excuses. His striker is banging it in, banging in goals every week in the Bundesliga. Banging in goals. I said goals. I corrected myself.
You did
banging
say
in
goals. It just sounded funny. Go on.
I lie.
Wow. That was such a bad pause. Even my internet lagged. That's great.
Your internet pause.
God, I actually did pause. That's the crazy part. The wing options are there as well. The fullbacks, everything. Like, midfield is Declan Rice, one of the best DMs in the world, etc., etc., etc. Madison. You've got so many options, man. So
yeah, how do you have so much attacking talent and still manage a way to mess it up? And then you rely on set pieces and then don't take James Ward-Prowse. Make that make sense.
You leave Trent on the bench.
Yeah, you have probably the best set piece taker probably in Europe, and you rely on set pieces and don't take James Ward-Prowse. Not even to start people. I'm saying like off the bench in an extra time or something like that.
I don't
like
even think he can play
100%.
5 at the back correctly. I don't think he does that right to begin with.
He's a limited manager who's just got a good job. He's just hanging on to it for dear life.
Hey, that's fine.
In terms of player, he has the facilities. He has the facilities to play 5 at the back. And there's no need to argue Reece or Trent. You could play them both. There is no need to argue
that's
Walker
what you
or
should do.
Trent.
You should
right wing back Trent, right centre back Walker or James, and you're good to go, bro. That right hand side would destroy anyone with Saka ahead of them. They'd cook.
And then you add in a Madison, you add in, a Bellingham to that, you add in a Kane.
He out here playing Henderson. He's such a fraud. He's such a fraud.
Like Cole Palmer. The thing is, Cole Palmer starts for most of the nations, Lewis. That's my point.
He just called Cole Palmer and Rico Lewis. You think they get to the Euro squad?
If they keep their form up, they should.
He never know with him. Injury, I think it's all an injuries. I think he's got his squad in his head.
Yes.
Like Calvin Phillips is barely going to play for City.
Rico Lewis and Calvin Phillips play in the same position, and he's keeping him out of the Man City team. So why don't he just take Rico instead of Calvin?
Because he's Gareth Southgate. That's why Henderson's still in there.
I don't know. There's been some weird omissions that would go to a tournament. Like James isn't there, Sterling isn't there, so it won't be the final team.
See, I even forgot about. See that they got so
Sterling
much
getting picked again. I mean, I saw Rio saying free Sterling.
Hey, I'm fine with it. Like, don't risk that guy getting injured against North Macedonia away for all I care. You don't want to bring James? Cool. You got no complaints here, man. Big tournaments, bring everybody. I don't care. North Macedonia, Malta. Like, big up Cole Palmer. I'm glad you're getting your cap and everything, but I'm a little bit worried too. No injuries. I get stressed out during the international break because of that.
See, look at the players we're talking about missing out. Raheem Sterling. I even forgot about Raheem Sterling. Like, he starts for most of the nation. Or he's definitely
missed
in the
last
squad.
2 or 3, I think.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much talent out there.
Southgate tried to say that it was because he missed the Italy game when they beat them away in Italy, first time for how many years. And then he said that he didn't want to change a winning formula. He's saying that's the reason why Sterling hasn't been recalled. These times he's
but then he could sit on the bench.
These times he's calling up fucking Calvin Phillips, who ain't even fucking playing, blood.
Yeah, that goes again. Ollie in a waistcoat. Said it before. Say it again. He's Ollie gonna Solskjaer in a waistcoat. Like that's what it is.
I agree.
It makes no sense. And
the only difference between the two is Southgate speaks better English.
That's legit. Like that is legit. All it is. You've already cost him to me. Well, at least one tournament. It should have beat Italy in the Euros. Home game against that Italy side, and you go a goal up. You should win that game without.
And Flawless, they use the same thing to defend both. You know,
he
made us fall in love with the blah blah blah.
Yeah, man, that's what it is. They play on the heartstrings. They and people fall for that all the time. People fall for that rubbish. My mom's always on that because she likes Southgate and she was an Ollie fan. I'm like, yeah, you just like, oh, he's a nice guy. What about him managing? How about that? What about that? Oh, he's nice. What's that got to do with anything? But
speaking of English, I think Ollie speaks better English than Kane, to be fair.
Anyone does. You speak better English than Kane.
Thank you. If that's a compliment.
Not really when it's Kane, guys, you get me. But
I am born in Jordan, to be fair. Like,
yeah. This video, my people, it's a different one. You get me? I thought like what we're gonna talk about, you get me? Obviously, the international break is dead, you understand? Then I thought to myself, we've all won league titles, some more than the others. So why not we make an all-time combined 11 with our respective title winning sides? So the only players who are in contention of being in the team or who can be in the team are players that have won a Premier League with your club. So before people say, oh, there's no Gerrard, there's no Xabi Alonso, there's no Alexis, Robbie Fowler, Carragher.
Okay, you're just mentioning the Liverpool players now.
Pretty much. So. I'm about to Google the list. I'm about to Google
Suarez. Sterling.
Google the list, yo. I ain't gonna lie.
Sterling had to go to the blue side to get that title. Yeah, so obviously it's going to be a bit difficult for Hussam.
This guy's laughing. It's the worst. Hey, watch it. Hey, notice this, Hussam. Notice this.
But he can put a fight up in some positions. Pause. You understand? Obviously, we're going to start with the goalkeeper position.
Speaking of fight,
you understand? Here is your first fight, blood. You understand? Some top goalkeepers that we've seen win the Premier League from our sides. David Seaman, Peter Schmeichel, Jens Lehmann, Petr Cech, Edwin van der Sar, David De Gea, Thibaut Courtois, and Alisson Becker. Man, them. Who goes in goal?
Lewis arguing for Courtois.
That's a tough.
Lewis is going to say Cech, yeah?
Petr Cech. He's got the most clean sheets in Premier League history.
What we might have to do to narrow this down, I don't know if we can all pick one from the first one from our club, and then it's four goalkeepers to choose from.
I agree with that. So
maybe do that so we could all pick one, because we are gonna, just to clarify, if you're new here, for those that are watching, we all
don't have to pick
our club. We are gonna be biased towards our club. So let's just clarify.
My one already picked. So, because it's one team.
Yeah, literally, he's got one keeper, blast.
Yeah, I don't have to pick shit.
Yeah, no Reina, no Dudek, no nothing.
And can I just say something? Because the people watching will say this guy is this guy is that, right? Guys, if I'm doing a Premier League all-time 11 without this context to it, I'm literally putting one Liverpool player in there. Like, I'm not biased at all. Like, the only guy I'm putting in is Stevie. Other than that, I'm not putting anyone else. But if we're considering individual seasons, if I'm talking about title-winning Alisson, title winning, etc., title winning transfers, title winning, etc. This is where I think it's a different situation because you're talking about peak levels, prime levels, best. It's essentially at his best versus at his best for some at least. For some at least, not all of them, but for some. Alisson is one of the prime examples, actually. Speaking of goalkeeper, like I think if I'm doing,
I can't lie. I'm going. I can't lie. Obviously out of my goalkeepers, I'm picking. Lehman's invincible. You get me? But I have to go David Seaman, blood. You understand?
Yeah, that's no surprise.
They called him safe hands, blood. You get me? Like, I have to put David Seaman in there. He won 2 doubles at Arsenal. You get me? No, a lot of goalkeepers win 2 doubles, blood. You get me? He done it, blood. You understand?
Not a lot of goalkeepers get 24 clean sheets in a season too.
Hey, not a lot of goalkeepers 3-peat. Well, here we are. You know what I'm saying? Here we are.
You see what I'm saying? Like, everyone's got to say, blood. You get me? Like, not everyone's invincible.
If you want to talk individual seasons, I will put Czech 0405 at the table. Like, most clean sheets in Premier League history, least goals conceded. Why would it not be him? And he was a very big part of that defense in his first Premier League season.
Yeah, he was.
If we use your logic, we're just going to put Chelsea back 5 then.
We're not going to put back 5, but when it comes to
I'm the only player who... I'm the only person here who has a team that was invincible, who never lost in the Premier League. Yeah,
and I'm the only one here.
How many goals did you concede?
How many goals did you concede? I'm going to have a look right now. I know we didn't concede a lot.
Let's just put the Arsenal 11.
Well, let's just say less than Chelsea 04 or 5.
I'm going to have a look right now. It might have been less, but it was close. Bear in mind, we're talking that my goalkeeper is the only one with a Prem and the Euros and the Champions League.
I'm not going to say too much when it comes to back 4, but all I'm going to say is 9 open play goals conceded.
Why are we talking about Euros?
Defensive team. Nah, because that adds into it. You know what I'm saying? In terms of the champs don't matter now.
We conceded 26.
Mr. 6 year
26.
Champions
League.
Let's go 11 more.
We conceded 26.
Where's the trophy?
It's nearly double.
Yeah, but he was invincible, mate. 0 losses. How many losses?
Nice. You can have invincible and all them draws and all of that.
Gold, blood. Is your Premier? You see the gold there?
No, but ours exists.
I came correct, blood. I got the memo.
Ours exists.
Yours gold. I got the memo.
Premier League exists though. Yours is just a different color. Do you guys have these?
It's not about that, blood.
You guys have these.
It's about that, blood.
You guys have these.
It's about that, blood.
You need one of these, Troops.
Oh, hey, my goalkeeper got one of them.
That's the only one you actually got, blood.
I'll be honest with you. Something's got to give, so we can have a real conversation.
You know what we're gonna do? Everybody pick from their own goal.
For the sake of this argument, I think the same keeper that I would put an all-time Premier League 11 is the keeper that I'm putting here, which is Petr Cech. If I'm being honest, I think Petr Cech that season was a couple.
What we could do, Hassam, is everybody votes for not their goalkeeper. So you vote for the other 3. And I actually agree with you, which is alarming because we've agreed more in this than we have in months. Cech as well. I'll say Cech.
Well, I'm going to say Cech. But
yeah, I say Cech. But I think Alisson is a...
He's definitely close.
Contender. I think Alisson's the closest contender. Like, shout out Van der Sar. But I think Alisson is the closest contender to Cech, blood.
Yeah, I think, and this is where, see, I'm being real. So you guys don't be assholes across this video and just go like, haha, one title. I'm being honest. I'm saying, I've already, even though...
But you only have one title, blood.
Even though I'm the closest contender, I just gave him Cech. I sit back and I say, you know what?
Yeah. No, I think it's fair. I've said it before when I've spoken on Cech. I think Cech is probably the best goalkeeper in the Premier League era. And that's me saying that as a United fan. I felt he was saying that's no disrespect to Alisson. I think Alisson, if someone said Alisson over Cech, guess what? I'm not arguing you down at all. I think it's between those two. So I think because Alisson's still playing, he's still got his story's not finished.
He could retire as the best, essentially. That's
what I'm saying. If he continues at Liverpool for the next 5 years and you lot pick up more major trophies, guess what? And he continues at that rate, then you have to look at it. Not only has he been of a certain quality, the longevity's there. How long was Cech at Chelsea before he got
2005 to 2015?
Okay. And when did he get the bad injury? When did he get the bad injury?
07. No, 06. 06.
Is that when he got it? Because he wasn't the same after that. That's what it was. Like, it's a big shame. Even though he was very good, he still wasn't the same after that. So, yeah.
Try to imagine how good he would have been without it. It would have been insane.
Yes. 100%.
We're taking Petr Cech before the head injury, right? 04, 05?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. We're talking him.
That was his first season.
I just asked in regards to the longevity because that's what Alisson Get what I'm saying now, and if he continues, is going to have over him in that debate.
Yes,
but yeah, check for that team. They conceded 9 open play goals. It's ridiculous.
But also, that's an indicative of a little bit as well of the era, also, because if you take your mind back as well, 20 years ago, you're talking not that much possession football, no one playing high lines like that. The smaller teams not really trying, like, against the big clubs. Like, some would come try frustrate, but not like, oh my God, I'm going to play a high line like now you see with certain clubs. So I think it's a little bit different, but I still think Petr Cech is unbelievable for me. So I'm just going to say Petr Cech for the sake of the argument.
That's fair.
Defense.
Go right back first.
So wherever you guys would like to start on this one. Pause.
Let's go right back, so I feel good about this team.
It's got to be Trent.
Yeah, I think
it's got to be Trent.
Yeah, I think everyone's saying Trent. Honorable mention, Gary
We're
Neville.
gonna have to fight. Let's go.
Honorable mention, Ivanovic, Ferreira, my
Honorable
dogs.
mention for
Victor
Loren.
Moses.
You get me? Invincible. You done know. Lee Dixon, 2 doubles as well. My brother. You get me?
Yeah.
You done know.
Honorable mention, 6 Premier League titles. Gary Neville. Shout out to him. However many it is.
Shout out to him
6,
getting
7.
headlocked by Vieira.
It happened.
1920, by the way, for the viewer, is the season Trent broke the record for assists by a defender. That's when he got into the Guinness World Record book. That's another thing as well. That season, Trent was on some next level smoke as well. 1920 Trent, it was on lock as well, even in Europe, everywhere. I remember, I swear we played PSG in that Champions League that season. Napoli, he locked up some of the best as well. That season, it wasn't the whole Trent can't defend thing didn't start yet back then. So yeah, it was.
And when did Vieira headlock Gary Neville? When did this happen?
That's why.
Wasn't that in the tunnel in 05?
That's why Keane was like, "I'll see you outside."
Oh, is it? I didn't know he actually put hands on him. I know that he was saying stuff to him.
Yo, go get your captain, dickhead.
No, he didn't say go get your captain. Gary Neville went and got him. But it's because Gary Neville was.
No, he said to him. Yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay. Nah, it's because Gary Neville was cracking jokes. And
why doesn't Gary Neville fight his own fight? Why?
It's because
he tried to kick up Reyes.
Yeah, he kicked up Reyes, and then
you came to Highbury, and we said, "Yo, try that again here, blood."
Yeah, he did.
Yo, no, he never blood at Highbury. He was terrified.
Nah, he did. No, because Gary Neville said to Vieira, "Yeah, what an assist in the FA Cup semi-final in '99." He said that pass to Giggs was phenomenal.
See, you already disrespecting Patrick Vieira. See, Troops, why you shouldn't laugh at me?
Bear in mind,
because you know I'm gonna back Patrick as well.
No. Here's the thing: is you've heard me talk about Patrick Vieira. I've said this is how you know I'm not biased, even though he was the up. I think he is the most complete central midfielder we've ever seen in the Premier League.
Yes.
That's how highly I rate him. When I hear people mention Kevin De Bruyne next to him and others, bear in mind I'm a Manchester United fan, 90s baby people. So I remember like Keane Vieira like vividly. He was top quality. Do not get him mistaken. But like I say, salute to him for that assist at Villa Park, man. I'm saying across the pitch, man, right into Giggs' path.
Centre backs. We've got
Troops. Shall we get left back out the way? Because I think we're all gonna agree first. I don't think there's a debate.
Nah, we're going across the line.
He wants to go across the line first.
So centre backs, Tony Adams, Sol Campbell, Kolo Toure, Yap Stam, Rio, Vidic.
This is gonna be long.
John Terry, Carvalho, and Van Dijk.
Hello, guys.
Jeez.
Can I
run through that list again? Run through that list again before you carry on. Run through the list just one more time. Yeah, please.
Adams, Campbell, Toure, Stam, Rio, Vidic, Terry, Carvalho, and Van Dijk.
I just want to say one thing, right? If I'm doing a Premier League all-time 11, I'm putting Rio and Terry. I think those are the 2 best defenders we've seen. So once again, I'm genuinely, I'm not even being biased or anything. I'm just being completely honest. Now, if we're talking about peak, and if we're talking about the winning title, like as in Virgil van Dijk, the one that won the title. When you're talking about no one dribbled past him the whole year, you're talking about almost won a Ballon d'Or. Like he was literally 1 vote away, 2 votes away from winning the Ballon d'Or over Messi. And we saw how difficult that was, even with the whole Haaland thing. And we're talking about Messi PR. Haaland wasn't even that close when it came to the votes and everything. Virgil was actually this close. I think he was 1 vote or 2 votes away from winning Ballon d'Or over Messi. He was going to be the second centre back after Cannavaro. That season, Virgil van Dijk, and to be honest with you, since you guys are kind of mentioning like continuity from seasons before as well, after coming off winning the Champions League, the season after, Virgil van Dijk didn't stop. He just carried on performing. And it got to the stage, and I know you guys noticed it as well. There's no need to be haters because I'm being real. Even players were getting scared of dribbling past him. Like players were actually getting to Van Dijk and kind of just stopping a little bit.
He had the aura. He did.
Yes.
Yeah, he did have the aura. He was that guy in first period.
So for me, if I'm being honest and just being objective about it, respect to the Invincibles team, respect to the Man United centre-backs. I think Man United's firepower is insane. That's where I think they're going to get most of the players in. But if I'm saying based on 1920, I'm going Virgil, and you have to give John Terry for me the second spot. Those are the two I'm putting as my centre-backs. I think that's me being the most objective I can. Because Terry did concede the least goals in Premier League history in a season as well. He had that year. And I think he was better than Carvalho. And I always say English players are overrated and underrated at the same time. Because sometimes we feel like you have to prop up the non-English guy a bit more or something. I think John Terry for me is the best centre-back in Prem history. So those are my two.
I think when you talk about the Prem winning sides, I think Flawless. I think Flawless actually might agree with me. I'm not sure if he will, but I think Campbell at Arsenal, when he signed in 2001, up until the end of 2005, he was the best centre back in the world, blood.
He was at one point. He was that guy.
He was a colossal, blood. You couldn't get. He had pace. He had power. He could pass. He could score. He was a leader. He was invincible, blood. You understand? Like, if you're talking about I'm saying winning, like Van Dijk in that season. If we're looking at Campbell in those two Premier League title winning Arsenal sides, you couldn't get change out of that man, blood. He coached Rio along in that England side. You understand?
This is before Rio became Rio.
At that time, Man United never had no bad man centre back alongside Rio. Stam had gone. I don't even. It was mix and blend next to Rio. Rio came
just after Stam was at the club.
I think it was Blanc when he was at the end of his career. So
and that was before Rio became Rio.
Exactly. The man that was educating him was Sol Campbell, blood. When he was away at England, he was looking at Sol. Sol was the one like, yo, this is how you defend. This is how you marshal the defense. He learned a lot of Sol Campbell, blood. You get me? So for me,
I don't think he was best centre back in the world though.
Yeah, he was the best centre back.
That was the era of Nesta.
He was
and Cannavaro and Maldini.
Juventus wanted. Let me shut you down right now. Juventus wanted Sol Campbell, bro. He picked Arsenal over Juve. They had all their man there. AC Milan wanted him, bro. They wanted him. Every club wanted him in the world, blood. He was the best centre back in the world.
Where would they start for AC
Milan? They
wanted
Maldini and Campbell. Or fucking.
You gotta remember Maldini played left back.
Nesta was playing for AC Milan back then.
Yeah, you gotta remember Maldini playing left back.
Nah, not them time. Them time I swear he was still centre back.
No, Maldini played left back in the 05 final.
Them time he was left back. They wanted get me kind of they wanted the partner to be Campbell and who? Cannavaro or Campbell and Nesta, because Cannavaro was at fucking Juve. Nesta was at AC.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he was the best centre back in the world.
He was the best centre back in the world, blood. Cannavaro wasn't even Cannavaro them time there, blood. You understand?
That's why I said Nesta. That's why I said Nesta.
People were talking about Campbell more than Nesta, blood.
Oh, Campbell's definitely
Campbell was locking up everybody.
In regards to the Premier League, like Troops is right in what he listed in terms of his pace, the power, his ability on the football. Like he'd be comfortable in the modern day era as well, like 110%. But for me, why Rio gets into this comfortably, one, because of the level he played at consistently. There was no drop off.
Let me finish. My pairing would be Rio and Sol.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
That's my.
I'm trying to think of who goes alongside Rio Ferdinand, because to me, Rio definitely gets in without doubt. When you look at the level he was at, like once he reached it, he didn't drop off of it. And people still, we just mentioned goalkeepers, and Van der Sar gets rated, but he don't get rated like how we rate a Alisson, how we rate a Cech. Same way with Vidic. When we talk top 10s, centre backs, Vidic gets in. Top 5s, rival stats. So he's playing alongside two players in particular in that triangle there, where people that are not the goalkeeper Van der Sar, people will argue top 5. People will say Vidic 6 to 10. Like Rio legit had it all in regards to as a centre back. Rolls Royce, he is even more of a modern day era. And he played for a period of time in the 4-4-2 era as well, where you're dealing with one striker. We need to add that into the context. Because Van Dijk, don't get me wrong, would have done fine in that era. So this is no disrespect to Van Dijk. I would have loved to have seen him in that era just to see how he dealt with the strikers who were better at those times in one-on-one situations. Don't get mistaken, he would have been fine. Because Van Dijk, top quality. But for me, Rio gets in, then the others is tough. Because you have a Carvalho, you have Terry, you have Van Dijk, you have Sol Campbell. I don't think about this.
Ballon d'Or, you guys.
Yeah, Pavel Nedved won a Ballon d'Or. That's why I look at that.
That's how many goals did he concede?
Okay, but Pavel Nedved is one of the best wingers of all time.
No,
I'm just waiting.
No. Pavel Nedved is quality, but
he won a Ballon d'Or for a reason, by the way.
No.
If you think Henry got robbed, I've got no problem, okay? But I'm saying Nedved isn't a scrub like Nedved.
I'm not calling Nedved a scrub, but if we talk top 10 left midfielders / left wingers in Europe, is Nedved getting in there? Nedved ain't getting in there.
Nedved is definitely getting in there. Come on, Flawless.
I
think of them right now in your head.
I rate Nedved highly. In terms of left, so we're saying left midfielders and left wingers, yeah? We're saying both. Left midfielders and left wingers.
Saying both. Who gets in over Nedved?
Rivaldo.
Think about it realistically.
Did I say I'm trying to think? Rivaldo. That's a shit.
Ronaldo, Neymar.
Ronaldo, Neymar.
Ronaldinho.
No problem.
Henry.
What is it?
Henry's not a left midfielder. Behave.
Well, we played left wing, bro.
Okay, but we're not
Hazard. I'm sorry. I'm taking Giggs over him. I'm saying Giggs. I'm sorry. I'm saying
that's
Giggs.
fine. No problem.
Overmars. I'm saying.
Overmars.
Not a left mid.
Now Robin's right. Overmars.
Overmars.
Overmars not better than Nedved. Come on.
I think he is. I think
Overmars
is.
Are you mad? Are you mad? Overmars.
Hey, I could be wrong here, Troops. I could
be wrong all the people in the Czech Republic watching right
Troops, now. You do and don't get it wrong, people. Nedved's quality. We're literally matching elite with elite. If you did an Arsenal all-time 11, does Overmars get in Premier League?
No, he doesn't. Over Perez.
No, I'm asking his
Perez
opinion.
Is better than Nedved.
Perez is better than
Nedved. Everyone's getting
Ribery's better than Nedved.
Are we gonna forget Euro 2004?
Don't get. I think that's
now, Nedved on the road to the 2003 Champions League.
Mane's better than Nedved. There's 11.
Yeah, I think.
Okay, first of all, okay, you know what? That's not the point. Point is, Van Dijk almost won.
Yeah, what's on the point, blood? You said name 10. We just named 11, blood.
No, you didn't. First of all, I don't agree with what you're saying. And
okay, I'm a Google left midfielder.
No. Okay, so what?
I'm a Google.
You put Henry left midfielder. You're shameless.
No, you said left wing.
No, left wing, no problem. Tomato, same thing.
Okay, so we had 11, so it's 10 then.
No, you don't have 11. I don't agree with you.
Yeah,
I don't agree with
okay, Rivaldo.
Henry shouldn't be there. I don't agree with Perez.
What? Perez ain't better than Nedved?
No, I'm so ashamed. Pavel Nedved
what about Ribery?
League in the world.
What about Ribery?
And was the best player on Juve. Like that's
he wasn't. He was not better than Zidane. He was not better than Zidane.
Back in the day, you guys know this. Back in the day, Serie A was better than the Prem.
Serie A was quality, but he was not. Let's not lie. He was not better than Zidane. He wasn't better than Edgar Davids. He was not better than Del Piero. He was not better than.
That's crazy because I said for Juve. At that time.
They all play for Juve. They all play for Juve.
Zidane was a Galactico for Real Madrid at the time.
Bro, okay, then. So all three. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's not better than Del Piero.
Okay, fair enough. If you're talking about left mid, you want to go.
Yeah, better than Vieira. Yeah, better than Vieira. Yeah, better than Vieira. Yeah, better than Vieira. Vieira was there with him. Yeah, better than Vieira.
Vieira on the Serie A. Come on. I'm not even.
Bro, Vieira. Bro, he ain't better than Vieira, bro.
I'm going to behave myself today.
But let's keep it stepping. But yeah, we need to keep getting this.
Brother, Henry failed in the Serie A. You know this truth.
No, Serie A.
The Serie A was the toughest league on earth.
Serie A different.
20, blood.
Serie A different,
bro.
I understand.
I'm there at 24. He was 20, bro. The first time he left his country, bro. He was 20, blood.
Henry is the greatest Premier League player of all time.
No, but don't try that. Like, he flopped it.
No, all I'm saying is Serie A was levels back then, bro.
No, but he was 20. Bro, he was 20.
Bro, you had the likes of Batistuta playing for
Salah flopped in Premier League, went and came back, blood. It's not a big deal, blood. Yeah?
Back then, it's different.
It's not, blood. Henry was 20, bro. He wasn't 24, 25. He weren't seasoned. Pause. You understand?
Why are you acting like I'm insulting the guy? I'm not.
Nah, because you have to put in the context.
The context, which I agree with. I'm just proving the Serie A is a difficult league back then and better than the Prem. That's it. So you're telling me late 90s, early 2000s, Serie A wasn't better than Prem? Come on, Troops. You're being disingenuous if you say no. Serie A back in them days, Batistuta, like you're talking about the best players in every position.
They got Crespo, my guy.
Yeah, Crespo, Batistuta, Shevchenko, Nedved, Zidane. Like the defenders are mad. Like
in Serie A, it's crazy. Like don't get mistaken. Like Buffon, just to clarify, just to clarify for everyone watching, Nedved is a bad boy midfielder. I just never think at one point he was Ballon d'Or best in the world. That's the point that I'm making.
Okay, that's fair enough.
If you've got him,
Messi Ronaldo era, Van Dijk almost won it, which shows me, with all due respect to all your centre backs, on an individual season, I'm simply talking about that one season. If I'm doing a Premier League all-time 11, I'm not mentioning Van Dijk.
No, but
I agree with you guys.
You couldn't like in them days. It was on like centre backs.
But Cannavaro won it.
Wouldn't get blood. Cannavaro won the World Cup, blood, and he was the only one that won it. And it was literally like everyone was like, all right, cool, because if Zidane never headbutted my man, Zidane would have won it.
But yeah, like don't get mistaken. People, but Van Dijk.
That's why they said. That's why there was not like an Henry lost the final. He lost Champions League final, so they couldn't give it to him. Dino won Champions League final, but bottled the World Cup. Now I know this pussy.
Look at Dino. Why am I a pussy?
Dino bottled. Dino won Champions League, but bottled World Cup. They couldn't give it to him. There was no standout player that season. Zidane was supposed to get it. He fucked it. So then they were like, all right, cool. This centre back, he's a midget. Okay, let's give it to him, blood. You understand?
Oh wow! Look at you respecting Cannavaro.
Because
Cannavaro, one of the greats. Yeah.
Sol Campbell was the best defender on earth. He wasn't.
I never said that. I said I have to go back and check. I'm saying he's one of the best in the Premier League. Yeah. He's one of the best.
Sorry, my bad. If I didn't,
it's cool. Can we pick these two centre backs, please?
Yeah.
How many goals have they conceded?
I'm fighting nostalgia. I cannot win. I'm fighting nostalgia.
I haven't even presented my case.
You guys have to be real.
Let Lewis present his case, because all he keeps saying is how many goals have they conceded. So let him now have his say. Because all he's going to say is how many goals have they conceded.
You have basically said the point, but I do want to like get to it in a sense. So I've heard a lot of centre backs get named, and there's one thing in common with all of them. They've all conceded less in a season. And seeing as we want to do the longevity arguments, like Sam was doing, they've all conceded less in back-to-back seasons. We conceded...
longevity.
You talked about longevity when you were talking about
My argument is anti-longevity. I only have one title. How can I argue longevity, brother?
I don't know. I heard you bring up longevity, so I want to bring up the same thing for my guys, innit? Back-to-back seasons, they had the least goals conceded and the third least goals conceded. So they were able to do this consistently in back-to-back seasons. So I know, like I've seen you guys asking for one defender and everything. I want both centre-back positions. I want John Terry and Ricardo Carvalho. I want the pair of them. These guys conceded 9 open play goals in 04-05, 15 in the whole season, and then they conceded 22 the season after. How can it not be them? How can it not? This is back-to-back. So I want both positions. Pause.
Can I just say one thing, please? Let me just say one thing, right? Guys, let me just put on an argument here finally. I'm actually, and I just thought about it in my head, I'm actually genuinely not going to argue anyone from now on till right wing. I actually genuinely have zero arguments, and I've been balanced this whole time because I didn't even fight Allison against Czech. Guys, don't make this nostalgic. And I grew up watching.
I'm just saying, what is the defender's job?
Can we get to the vote? Hey, can we get to the? Can we get to the vote? Hey, no, land afterwards. Can we get to the vote?
Yes. Allow me to land, guys.
Can we get to the vote?
Don't make me fight nostalgia here. I'm not saying Virgil van Dijk is better than Rio and Terry. I just said if I'm doing an all-time 11, I'm putting them both. And I respect Sol Campbell and all the centre backs everyone's mentioned.
Yeah,
of course, they won more across their period of time. Now, if I'm just saying,
all right, 1 minute. All right, let's vote.
We need to vote. Everyone needs to vote.
Vote your first centre back. So I'm voting Campbell.
But then that's biased. So we need everybody to vote away from their club because
you vote your first and then you vote your second.
Just remember to the guys in the comments and everybody,
we'll see who has the most votes.
Is to stop the ball from going into the back of the net, and Terry and Carvalho did it the least times in back-to-back seasons compared to everybody else who's been mentioned. So it
Wait,
must
what
be
was the second season?
Carvalho.
Wait, how much did they concede? Wait. How much did they concede the second season?
22.
Okay,
That was the
that's
third
same
least
as,
goals
that's
conceded.
that's the same as Rio in 08, but we move. Just to clarify.
It's not. I've got the stats up here.
No, is it not 22?
The first is 15 Chelsea 04-05. Then it's
Right.
Arsenal 98-99 with 17. Then it's Chelsea 05-06. Oh, it's joint. It is joint.
Yeah, joint.
Bucks.
Yeah. And he won a Prem.
Hey, but we did it back to back. We did it back to back. I'm running
Hey,
that
that
argument.
was that our third or second? Anyway, it was a part of a
That
three-peat,
was 07-08.
Yeah.
07-08.
Guys, we won so many.
Comment section. I'm fighting nostalgia. I cannot win.
I'm still going for JT and
you don't even know what I'm going to vote for.
All right. Vote a player. I'm voting first player. Campbell.
Rio.
Terry.
Virgil. If we're doing this then.
Okay. Second player. Rio.
Carvalho.
Go on, Azam. I'm thinking.
No, you have to vote first.
I'm thinking, what do I have to
have to
vote
vote
first?
first.
I'm
I'm
here.
not gonna
This is so tough. I'm picking
So
between.
the only one that's in there right now is Rio. He's got 2.
Yeah, I'm thinking between. You know how tough it is between Campbell, Van Dijk, and Carvalho.
That is tough.
One of these guys conceded 15 and 22 league goals in back-to-back games.
Low-key, we could play for the chat.
Lewis
could play
has
for
got a
the
point
chest.
still. I
The
can't argue with
defender's
what
job
he's
is
saying.
to stop the ball going into the back of the
I
net.
cannot argue with as
Flawless
much as it
Ballon d'Or.
despises me because I
Almost
hear the
beat
Ballon d'Or.
Lionel Messi.
He did,
Almost.
and
We did. We did concede
hey,
that.
Hassan,
No,
Hassan.
none of your centre backs reach that individual height.
Hassan,
Flawless,
for
if
the
you play
None of your
40
centre backs were invincible, blood.
Flawless,
Yeah?
if you play 40
None of
chess,
your
I'll vote
centre
you
backs
out.
were
it's not
invincible,
4D
blood.
chess thing.
Yeah,
well, you
man,
see how
man.
that is.
I'm trying to be
Flawless.
We
honest.
still
I'm
beat
trying
the
to be.
Invincibles.
Ah,
Oh, Paul
I gotta go.
Wainwright.
I gotta go Carvalho. I've got to.
Yeah, but then the
Jesus
problem is not solved then.
Yeah,
Because
it's
it's 2 votes
Carvalho's 2 now.
Carvalho, 2 votes Rio, 2 votes Terry. Virgil and Sol got 1 vote each. So we haven't really convinced each other.
No, because we go first vote. That takes priority. Everyone's
Then
first
we should vote between those 3.
Yeah,
There
and
we go,
first
yeah.
vote is Virgil, Terry. You've got Sol
Okay, cool.
over here. And then you
Alright,
voted
so we
Rio
vote
again.
between
So
those
that's 2
three.
votes Rio.
It's between Sol, you, Carvalho, and what? And Rio.
Yeah, so it's Sol, Rio, or Carvalho.
Well, Carvalho's my first choice. He's
Well, I'm going Rio and Carvalho. That's what I said.
So
Guys, you have to vote.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Virgil.
Rio as well.
Only
Rio.
argument I have.
Rio.
We have to.
Let's go, Lewis. Playing 4D
Ballon d'Or
chess.
is Virgil. You guys
So it's
take
Rio.
Piss, man.
So Rio and Carvalho.
Let's go.
JT
No, it's not
Robb's
Rio and
players.
Carvalho. I haven't voted.
It
Who
don't
you
matter
voting for?
if you
Use your
voted,
2. Use your 2, Hassan, just out of interest. Van Dijk and who?
Because Rio
Virgil
has
and
3.
Terry.
Because Rio has
We're not
3.
going, John Terry.
Rio has 3
Only
from who?
three.
Only you and Flawless voted him.
Lewis voted him.
Lewis voted him.
No, Lewis
voted
went
Rio.
Terry Carvalho.
Nope.
No, he said
Lewis
Oh,
went
the first
Rio.
one. So what? Campbell didn't have 2 votes.
No, Campbell had
No,
1 vote.
1.
Oh, so it's between Carvalho, Terry, and Rio.
Yeah.
Okay, can I just say this, right?
Yeah,
Basically,
Carvalho,
Campbell
Terry, get Rio out of here,
Yeah,
man.
that's what I'm
This
saying.
fucking guy, yo.
So,
Man.
This
so
fucking
Campbell
guy.
had 1 vote.
That's
Van
his
Dijk
15
had 1
league
vote.
goals.
The other 3 had 2 votes.
So it's on you and it's on you 2 then to decide
Yeah,
between
so
now
the
me
three,
and
you
right?
you
Terry and
saying
Carvalho.
Campbell
I said
had
Rio.
Yo, you said Rio.
I
I
said
said
Terry.
Rio.
So Rio and Terry then is the centre back partnership. 3 votes each.
I said,
No, because
really robbing Carvalho.
Ah,
like that.
shit. Yeah, this is because I said
15
Rio and
league
Carvalho.
goals and 22 in back.
I
These are
said
what
Carvalho.
defenders are there for.
I said Carvalho. I
Yeah,
stay
but the
with my
centre
2.
back partnership that becomes Rio Terry over the vote.
See, you're a dickhead.
Who?
You. Because
What
that
you-
was-
Flawless.
What did that?
You know, if you just said Virgil, I would have said Rio, and we would have gotten Virgil and Rio, 2 Rolls Royces.
Nah, man, it don't
Absolute
work like that.
fraud.
I'm being honest, man. I'm not a fraud.
That,
in front of
wouldn't be a fair
You're being
11.
honest.
That would just
Ballon
be a
d'Or
general.
level centre back.
Because now
Almost
look, it's
against
Terry and
Lionel
fucking
Messi.
it's Terry and Carvalho.
It's got to be Terry and Carvalho, though.
You man voted for Terry. Who
15
voted for
league
Terry?
goals.
and
You
Carvalho?
voted Carvalho.
Yes, I
Flawless,
voted
that's why I
Carvalho.
said
Who
40
voted Terry?
He voted
You didn't think.
Carvalho.
Yeah.
Lewis voted Carvalho.
Yeah.
Lewis voted Terry.
I voted
Sam
Terry.
voted Terry.
So it's Hassam's fault.
So But it should be Terry and Carvalho anyway. It's fine, man. It's all good. I'm glad we got there at the end.
When it was your turn, Flawless, if you just said Virgil, I would have said Rio, and we both would have got the centre backs. 2 Rolls Royces.
All right, so
you decided to be an asshole.
So we have Carvalho and Terry, yeah?
Yep.
Unfortunately, yeah.
All right, left back. Arsenal, Ashley Cole.
It's Ashley Cole.
Let's
move on. Yeah, it's Ashley Cole. Let's move on. Let's just move on.
Respect Evra. Respect Robertson. Respect
can we have some prop for Arsenal, Ashley Cole, though? Because I wasn't really around in the Invincible days.
Yeah. Respect to them for
prop up Evra as well, man. Honorable mention.
He was the best in the world.
Yes, he was.
He was the best in the world.
He was the best fullback in the world. Like, let's.
Hey, chat. I tried. By the way, your calculation is wrong, Troops. It's not Rio and Carvalho. It's not Carvalho and Terry. It's Rio and Terry.
How? Go on, explain.
Rio got 2 votes.
2 votes for Rio, 2 votes for Terry, 2 votes for Carvalho. Okay.
Oh, so
now me and you hold tight. Let me explain. Me and you voted Campbell and Virgil, so only me and you have to change our votes. You voted Rio, so Rio has 3 votes now.
Let's go.
Exactly.
So we're bringing back the first round vote just to go Rio into. What is this?
Let's go
even more.
Okay, let's go. Hassam's right now. 3 people did vote.
The vote is wrong. We actually got it wrong because Terry and Carvalho got 3. No, I swear I'm being serious. 1 second.
Man, you just want to be on vibe with 5, and that's fine.
So
Terry and Carvalho,
Campbell, right?
Hey, vibe with 5. Shout me, Rio. Shout me.
Yeah, big up my guys.
Okay, so Rio Campbell.
I tried.
I voted Virgil. Okay, and
Flawless
voted Rio. Who's your second vote, Flawless?
I said Rio and Carvalho. That's what I said.
Rio Carvalho. Okay.
Yeah. That's why we're the producer.
I voted Terry, and Lewis voted Terry. So now essentially what's happened is Carvalho is on 2, Terry is on 2, and what's his name?
Rio.
Rio's also
you see? Man,
now the thing is, now, real thing. 1 second.
Chill.
I have to change my vote from Virgil to someone, but I cannot change it to Terry because I already voted Terry. And
so
Troops,
Rio, then.
Why can't you pick John Terry?
Can I just explain it so we can?
Why can't you pick him twice?
Twice. Relax, Lewis.
This guy's a dickhead.
And this is the only time Lewis is going to win. That's why he's fighting, blood.
And by the way, Troops cannot vote for Rio again because he already picked Rio. So now Troops has to pick essentially between Virgil, Carvalho, and Terry.
Why can't he pick a choice he's picked before, though?
So you're gonna vote the same centre back.
You want to pick the centre back that you think should be there. So why wouldn't you pick him twice?
I picked Rio and Campbell.
Yes. So now you can't choose Rio again because you already voted Rio. So now you're changing Campbell to who?
To somebody else.
Out of the other 3, which is Virgil, Carvalho, and Terry. Choose one. Virgil. Okay, so now Virgil had 2 votes.
You see, all of this, you can't pick one or the other just for his way to try and judge Van Dijk into this conversation.
No. Lewis, 1 second, Lewis. Let's apply Lewis's energy.
You can't pick the same player twice.
Let's apply his energy. Now I have to change my vote. 1 second. I have to change my vote, right? Okay, Lewis, using your rule, I vote for Virgil twice then. Okay, so the centre back partnership, Virgil in it, right? I can vote for the same.
He wanted to pick Rio initially.
No, but how can Troops' 2 votes be Rio and Rio? How does that make sense? So he's gonna clone Rio first and have to play him twice.
And now for 3 different players, he can make the same pick if he wanted Rio to be in there in the first place.
Lewis, you're not making sense. If I tell you, give me a centre back partnership, you cannot say Terry and Terry.
Oh no, if Rio's already in there.
Yes, that's the point. So Rio's already in there.
Okay, should still be Terry and Carvalho though.
Okay, so now Virgil has 2 votes, Carvalho has 2 votes, Terry has 2 votes, and Rio has 2 votes. So now it's a 4-way tie.
Right back where we started.
So I'll change my vote, but I cannot change it to Terry.
I'm not making any changes. I'm sorry.
Terry. I cannot change it to Terry because I ain't
gonna lie, people. I'm confused.
Yeah, this guy's twisted the whole thing.
We had to Terry and Carvalho, and we were all happy, and we could.
No, we weren't happy. You was happy.
No, because Terry and Carvalho didn't win. They both got 2 votes each. What do you mean?
Why did we just put? We're gonna have to. Hey, when Keenan Vieira did that best of frenemies thing, they did the combined 11. They in a couple of the positions they had 2 of the same players on the pitch, so we can just run that.
What do you mean?
Why we just have 3 of them? just because we ain't going to decide on this on the center.
What? Just put Terry and
here's the thing.
It's got to be 2, blood.
Yes.
Cool.
Now the problem is if Troops' 2 votes are Campbell and Rio, I can't say change your Campbell vote, and then he says Rio again. But he already voted Rio.
Yeah, I get that.
How can he say Rio twice?
Lewis is wilding with that.
Yeah, so Lewis is just not
confused.
So if he's going, his centre back partnership, Troops' centre back partnership is now Rio and Virgil. That's his 2 centre back partnership.
Got you.
Okay. So my one now is Virgil and Terry. Now I would have to change one of them, and if I have to change one of them, then Flawless has to change one of his then as well. So something's got to give because we have to change.
So if I go Rio and Van Dijk, it's Rio and if I change it to Van Dijk,
you go Rio Van Dijk. Rio Van Dijk.
All right, there we go, Rio Van Dijk. Let's move on.
Okay, Rio Van Dijk. Let's go.
There we go.
Rio and Van Dijk. All right, so the back 4 is
how has he done this?
I don't know how he's done this, blood, but somehow
he's figured it
the
out.
back 4 is Trent. He's got 2 man in, blood. Pause. How the fuck has he done this, blood? Trent,
and I'm not getting anyone to wing. I'm not gonna be shamed.
Rio, Van Dijk, and Ashley Cole.
I'm with that. Hey, Lewis,
that is disgraceful. This 11 is ruined. This 11 is ruined.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Midfield.
Let's go.
All right, midfield. Now, a long list. Pause. Vieira, Gilberto, Petit, Pires, Ljungberg, Overmars, Beckham, Giggs, Keane, Scholes, Carrick, Lampard, Makaleli, Essien, Matic, Fabregas, Kante, Fabinho, and Henderson.
It's a midfield 3, right?
Yeah.
Big up Fabinho, big up Henderson. I'm not fighting for any of them.
Let me just say now, Vieira is in this midfield.
I'll pick my 3 easy.
Let's just
Makaleli.
Like Vieira is one of the greatest midfielders that we have ever seen in the midfield.
The guy who pioneered the DM role.
The real number 4 in the Premier League, blood. Yeah, the real number 4. Yeah, Vieira. Whoa, Vieira. Whoa, he comes from Senegal. He plays for Arsenal. Vieira. Whoa, yeah. You understand?
That's why United fans
the ball. He gave Giggsy the ball.
The reason why
Vieira.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Troops, play them both. Why are you fighting?
Hey, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. For me, my 3 is Makaleli, Vieira, Scholes. That's my 3 in midfield.
Oh yeah,
Makaleli, Vieira, Lampard.
Makaleli, Vieira, Lampard. Thank you. We need a 10.
Here. The best goal-scoring midfielder in Premier League history has to be in there. The pioneer of the DM position has to be in there. You guys can fight over the other position. If it's Vieira, go for it. I don't really care. But Makaleli and Lampard have to be in there.
Let me tell you something. Vieira has to be in there. I couldn't give a fuck
I agree.
Lampard.
I
couldn't give a shit about Lampard, bro. Lampard looked up to Vieira, blood. Yeah? Lampard wanted to be Vieira, blood. Vieira's only World Cup winner in that midfield, blood. Yeah?
That's great for him.
It's win World Cup, blood. McLean won in the squad, blood. Yeah? McLean couldn't get it. Yeah? And Manu Petit, World Cup final winning goal, blood.
Does Vieira got a Champions League with Arsenal?
Yeah? He ain't got one.
No.
Period.
Hey, just want to say, my guy got. If we putting titles on the table, my guys are like 8 and 9. You know what I'm saying? From different decades. You know what I'm saying? 3
Troops twice. Makaleli doesn't have a World Cup.
No, but like Vieira can go in the other side. That's fine. But Lampard,
World Cup winner.
Makaleli was second.
Be there.
And he won the Euros as well, blood. Euro 2000. Let's not forget that one, blood.
Vieira won it all.
And Vieira is invincible, blood. Vieira won the league at
France is better than England. Imagine my shot.
Tottenham, blood. Hold that.
France is better than England. That's
you won it at both your grounds, flawless, blood. White Hart Lane and Old Trafford.
He did win at Old Trafford, and you know what?
That's grounds, blood.
He did. You know what? And that's
he did
110%. He won. He did. You know what I'm saying? And that's the closest he got to winning something in Europe. You know what I'm saying? With Arsenal was in Manchester. You know what I'm saying? Let's not do this. Like Scholes won 3-peated twice. You know what I'm saying? 2 Champions Leagues. If we're doing this club thing, none of these man combine these man's club careers. Lampard, they don't come close to Scholes. What are we doing here? I'm playing every position in midfield.
For me,
he played 6, 8. He played 6, 8, and 10. What are we doing?
For me,
Played 6
Makelele.
and 10.
For me,
Lampard
Makelele.
ain't no 6.
Makelele, Scholes,
line playmaker and all that. Come on, man.
But
Guy couldn't pick pass left and
Let's
right.
get to the vote. But yeah, salute. Hey,
Makelele,
Vieira
Scholes to work in this
Scholes,
team, you have to take
Vieira.
one of them out. You have to take Makelele or Vieira out.
which
Have
Scholes
some-
version of
Vieira
which
ain't
version?
going nowhere, blood.
Which version of Scholes you
Troops, I've already
Makelele ain't
voted
going
Vieira.
nowhere.
Why are you always on a
Makelele
fight?
ain't
I
going
voted
nowhere.
Vieira. Vieira vote.
Vieira ain't
Done.
going nowhere, blood.
Don't worry, I voted
Yeah,
Vieira.
oh, blood. You're
Also,
mad.
Liverpool fans
Oh,
watching
no
this.
way.
Big up Fabinho. Big
Wait,
up
we
Henderson.
should vote position by position. So
belong
I'd say
here.
DM first.
Yeah, Makelele goes in. I think as
No,
the
Vieira
sixth.
ain't
I
a
think that's
DM
fair.
anyway, so it don't matter.
So I'll take
Yeah, I'm going
Makelele. I just
Makelele.
want to make sure
100%.
Makelele's position is locked in.
Makelele.
Okay,
Got that.
right centre midfield, Patrick Vieira.
And left centre midfield, Paul Scholes. What we doing?
I'm with that.
No,
Ain't no
I'm
second
Lampard.
striker.
Lampard
Lampard
and
is a
Vieira.
second striker.
I'm
You
going
know what saying?
Lampard over
Lampard and
Scholes.
Who's
still.
a second
There's no
striker, man?
chance I'm putting Lampard over Scholes, blood.
You need to
No
put the
chance.
ball in the back of
I
the net,
can't
and
lie.
Lampard does that better than any other midfielder.
Hey,
But that
but-
midfield is
but-
not balanced, Troops.
It's
As well.
super balanced.
How is
Makelele,
Makelele,
Vieira,
Vieira,
and
and
Scholes.
Scholes not
What
bad?
does it lack?
No, with Makelele and
What?
okay, hear
I
me
like-
out. With Makelele,
Go on.
It lacks
Let him
20 goals a season.
Troops, who's
20
better going
goals.
Why do
forward?
you need
Lampard or
20 goals
Scholes?
from there when you're going to have a forward line?
Who's
That's
saying
an
no to
absolute-
more goals?
I agree with you.
That forward
I
line
agree
would
with
score
you.
100
Frank.
goals in a season, blood.
Facts.
Just,
And we need
just the front
and,
line.
and as good as
Just the front line,
as good as Lampard is creatively,
Lampard's
he's nowhere
better
near
going
Scholes.
forward.
He's nowhere near. No, he's better
Or
goal
Vieira.
scorer. He's not better
You wouldn't
creatively
need
going forward.
Scholes if you had Vieira, Makelele. What are
Vieira's
we doing
box to
here?
You
box, blood.
you don't need
He can-
Lampard. He's the
Oi, oi.
most. He
No,
out
you
of
do.
those three.
Lampard's the forward thinking midfielder.
No. You need creativity. Someone
Vieira
got
can
to
get
get these
forward.
man the ball. Yeah, Vieira does
Yeah,
get forward.
and
but
Lampard
Scholes
he
is
does
not
does.
that.
creative.
No, Lampard is a
super
better
Frank.
goal scorer. Lampard
From
is
a
not more
forward
creative.
Lampard's a
line.
better goal scorer.
No.
but
Lampard's
from-
a better goal scorer. He's not more creative than Paul Scholes. Let's not do this.
Okay,
He's a better goal
Lampard's a
scorer.
Chelsea player.
He's very
Lampard's a
creative.
No,
Chelsea
he's
player.
extremely
I'm not
creative.
gonna
Don't get
fight.
mistaken, but not as Scholes.
I'm not gonna fight like that. All I'm saying is, guys, think about from a realistic perspective. If you got Vieira and Makelele in the same team, you need someone forward thinking. That's why
Well,
I'm putting
super
Lampard.
Frank.
That's disrespectful to Vieira. That
I lie.
like he
Oh,
didn't
there
get
you go.
forward.
Look how you've
Vieira.
turned it.
Do you
Wasn't
not
my
remember when
first
you ran through your grounds at Anfield and dinked your keeper?
Troops was my first vote, not Vieira.
You don't
Can
remember?
stop
No, but I'm
being-
saying like you don't remember that. You
my
don't remember
first vote is
Yeah,
literally
that? No, I'm
Vieira.
being like
Yeah,
no,
big
don't-
up Vieira and all that. He can be next to Lampard.
My first vote is Vieira. First guy I voted was Vieira. Where are we going with this?
No,
I'm
but
not insulting Vieira.
but you're saying like he can get forward, bro.
Yeah, he can, but
He can get goals.
Lampard
He can't
does
get
it
20
better
goals.
But with Lampard there, he don't need to. Like he'll
Yeah.
do all the work.
Blood, we don't
Vieira,
need Lampard when
Makelele.
we got a front line that we're gonna have, blood. Who needs
No.
Lampard? bro?
You're
Lampard
gonna
just
need
getting in the
Super
way.
Frank
I
Lampard.
like
getting
you're
in the
getting
way.
in the way, blood.
Just get out of the way,
It's
man.
like you remember
Getting
the
in the
England
way.
team.
The man's gonna be
remember the
licking out
England-
long
you remember
shots
the
for
fucking-
25
Remember the
yards.
England
He's
team with
gonna
like
be in the way.
Beckham, Scholes, Gerrard.
He got in the way of that.
was- You got
No,
in the
we
way,
don't
blood.
remember the
Lampard got in
England
the
team
way.
with
Oh, no.
Lampard got in the
No,
way.
I remember the England
Lampard
team
got
with
in the way,
Scholes because he
blood.
didn't play. He
And
retired.
Gerrard-
Just want to say in it, like Gerrard Scholes, that was the team that went away and won 5-1 in Germany, man. He just got in the way.
Okay, yeah, he got in the way.
What a
Just going away.
trophy that is for England.
It is a trophy for him.
Yeah.
I know
But
trophies,
Gerrard-
but hey, we won
Gerrard-
5-1 at
Gerrard-
Germany.
winning
They
the over.
fucking got to one until Lampard got in blood.
Hey, let's not talk resumes because Scholes,
It
you
was,
know.
hey,
like,
let me
he's
tell you
much-
something, blood.
much more
that
pants.
England, that Scholes and Gerrard was
That was the two.
competing against
They
Brazil
destroyed the fuck
until
out of
that
Germany,
unfortunate
5-1.
Ronaldinho incident, blood. You understand? Lampard come in, man can't even compete with fucking
Portugal.
with fucking what him name? Manish and them man there in Portugal, blood. Are you mad?
Hey, shout out Manish.
But
yeah,
in
man.
England, he's banging
Man-
20 goals a
Man's
season.
got 11
How do you
Premier
need
Leagues.
international
Man's got
Manish
11.
by the Premier League?
Wait. Man has
Come
man has 11 Premier League titles and
The
a
man
three-peated
actually,
twice.
you know what?
What are we
The
doing?
man retired.
Okay, you can
Came
put
back
Scholes
and
over
won United.
Vieira. That's
And won
fine.
United the team.
I don't mind.
What?
Put Scholes over Vieira. I don't mind.
Nah,
But like
you're mad.
Lampard's
You're
got
mad.
to go.
You're mad. You've been bunning too
Lampard's
much of that
got to go.
Chelsea weed, blood.
Nah, man. Super Frank. He's
Nah,
the guy, man. Highest
We need a
goal scoring midfielder.
We need a vote on this. What are we saying, man? I've got my three. Makelele, Vieira, Scholes is my three. That's
Yeah,
the three I'm going
Makelele,
with.
Vieira, Scholes is my three.
All right, cool. What are you saying,
Makelele,
Lewis?
Vieira, Lampard is my three.
And he's gonna say Makelele, Vieira, Lampard as well. So
I'm
stalemate.
I'm gonna say Makelele, Scholes, Lampard. Gonna play it.
mad.
So Makelele's in because he's got 4 votes, right? That's clarified. Makelele's there, just so it's the other two.
Vieira's in because
'Cause
I
Vieira got-
voted Vieira. You
I
voted
voted
Vieira. Husam voted Vieira.
So that's it. So
I
now
don't-
it's Scholes and Lampard. And how many? Scholes got 2 votes from
No
us.
one
Who did
voted
you-
Lampard apart from Lewis.
Was it just
No,
Lewis?
I did.
He
Oh,
voted Going
did you?
Lampard.
Go Lampard.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
I voted
Who did you
Scholes.
not vote? So you, Hassan, what's your midfield again? Makelele,
Makelele,
Vieira,
no?
Lampard. So it's a stalemate then,
It's a stalemate.
because it's Scholes and Lampard.
Most goals
This
wins.
is like a standoff.
Vieira's
Those goals wins.
Most Premier League titles wins.
Okay,
Scholes
let's
No,
let-
we're talking about individuals,
Okay, just
not
so we
teams.
don't respect Lampard, let Lewis argue
Scholes
Lampard's
is
case.
clear, blood.
Let Lewis actually argue Lampard's case. Let him argue it.
Highest goal scoring midfielder in Premier League history. One, I think, 3 league titles as well. PFA Player of the Year. My GOAT. Big up Super Frank.
Flawless, your defense of Paul Scholes.
Yo, what needs to be said? He can do everything Lampard can do plus more. The only thing Lampard has over him is goal scoring. He's more creative. He's played as a 10. He's played as an 8. He played as a 6. You know what I'm saying? He's three-peated. You know what I'm saying? Twice. He's won a treble. He's won multiple doubles. He's played alongside other people in midfield, whether it's Keane, whether it's a Butt, Nicky Butt, whether it's a Michael Carrick. The list goes on. Like what we talk, even played left-hand side for Manchester United at points, for those that don't know. He played up front when he originally got in at Manchester United. We're talking that. Like,
Has he won a Europa League?
You were the same. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Hey, there we go, innit?
Hey, so that's all I'm saying in regards to Scholes. And with the team we have already, he adds a better balance. You know what I'm saying? You have Vieira and Makelele. Vieira can get forward, by the way. Makelele, the DM roles is old. Scholes has got a free role. He's more creative.
Vieira can get forward.
Imagine Lampard
is the best going forward out of them all. That's fair.
He's
the best
again.
He's scoring midfielder, bro.
He's the best. Again, you're missing the best goal scorer.
Yeah, but that's what I just said. I said
yes, I agree with you. No dispute with that. No.
He's
I don't
the best
see,
in the Premier League.
This is where we have a difference.
One aspect, and that's why he has to be
in regards to best going forward. No, because being creative is because being creative is a part of going forward, and he's not better than Paul Scholes at that. He's tremendous going forward, but you don't have the passing range of a Paul Scholes. What are we doing?
If it's next to Vieira,
he also has an elite pass range, so it doesn't have to be at that level. When he does accompany that with his goal scoring.
No, yeah, but then Scholes can also imagine how many goals the front three we are gonna pick are gonna score anyway, and you add Scholes to that. No,
imagine how much, and then you had the highest goal scoring midfielder in the Premier League.
But no striker, no wingers ever saying, "Yo, I want Lampard playing behind me." Pause. They'll say that about Paul Scholes. Because he doesn't create for them. Who said it? Okay. Wait. No, that's not a disrespect. Who has said it?
Who said that? Who said it?
I'm sure Drogba said it or something.
No, he didn't. You know why? Because here's the difference. I
was not asked to bring quotes to this video, by the way.
He's right, Loki. You can't be bringing quotes.
It's not to bring direct quotes into this. On some history source bullshit.
Here's the thing:
year 9 history.
You just made a great point. No, you just made a great point. I'm sure Drogba said that. Drogba was a better foil for Lampard than Lampard was for Drogba. What are we doing here?
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
No. It's all column A. You know what I'm saying? A column B, there's no Lampard. What we doing here? You know what I'm saying?
He's cooking.
What about Anelka then?
Just to clarify for people as well. Lampard is top. Just want to clarify this for everyone watching this right now. So I mean, no disrespect whatsoever. Frank Lampard is top quality. Do not get it mistaken. But is he better than for Paul Scholes in this team? No, it's Paul Scholes.
You should have argued him over Vieira then.
You know what I'm saying? But Vieira is, like I said, he's the most complete.
You should have argued him over Vieira.
Vieira is the most balanced. He's the most balanced midfielder.
You see what it is with Lewis, yeah? Vieira gave him nightmare after nightmare after nightmare.
No. Vieira was before my time. That brother didn't do
nightmare. He's a terrorist.
Lewis,
he's like, no.
This guy's team over here, bro. That was the problem. I'm glad I ducked the whole Invincibles era and you guys going unbeaten on our heads for like 15 years. When I came in, it was Didier Drogba, knee slides and everything. Senderos in the mud. Gallas in the mud. What's his name? Who's the other ones? Sylvester and all of that.
Them bums.
That was my time. These lot ruining everything. These lot.
Paul Scholes at the head of that. Bear in mind, this guy dominated from like 95 to like.
Do you know what?
20. Yeah.
I can't lie. We have to go.
I think it's a tie.
Longevity as well, blood.
Lampard didn't have longevity. This guy had 20 plus goal seasons for 8 years in a row.
Yeah, but how? Yeah, but he won 3 league titles.
These dickheads.
And you know who was a part of the team that was stopping him from winning league titles?
Scholes.
Who was?
Hey, you could say the same thing for Lampard before that.
Bear in mind,
I think Lampard is disrespected as a footballer.
Nah, bear in
think it's
mind,
very
no,
disrespectful.
Lampard's a bad boy footballer. If we
I
was
think
doing
even
a
as a
second,
footballer, he's unbelievable.
if we was doing a second team, Lampard probably gets in. He just don't get in ahead of these three. These three are just the elite of the elite. No, if we are like, I'm being honest. Have I not just said Vieira's he's the most complete midfielder I think we've ever seen in the Premier League when it comes to attack versus defense. Makelele, the role was named after him. You can't argue those two. And Scholes,
most complete in terms of today's debate. I agree.
No, he's the most complete in regards to he's the most balanced in terms of being great at attack and being great at defense. Vieira. Who's more balanced than Vieira?
The one argument I have for my legend.
The wise man once said, "Don't fear the man."
Okay.
The wise man once said, "Don't fear the guy
I
who can do 1,000
I hear you
moves."
about Gerrard. I just think Vieira was
Fear the guy that could do the same move 100 times, and that was Lampard with the long shots. That's why I'm taking him.
Yeah, no, that's fair. But like I say, Vieira, Makelele, and Scholes, to me, that's the three. Scholes dominated the Premier League, ruined childhoods. What are we talking about?
I have no horse in this race. I'm just trying to get my right winger up in here.
Arsenal fans' childhoods. They used to run London, now they don't.
Troops, you gonna have it?
Forward line.
Right, that's a stalemate. Going forward line.
We have Wright, Anelka, Bergkamp, Henry, Andy Cole, Dwight York, Van Nistelrooy, Rooney, Ronaldo, Drogba, Robin, Hazard, Diego Costa, Mane, Firmino, and Mo Salah. Now, let's just put it out there right now. Henry's in the team, blood. Argue with who you want, bro. Yeah. Greatest player that has ever touched the Premier League. Yeah. The GOAT of the Premier League. Yeah. Mr. Je ne sais quoi. Mr. Vavavoom. Yeah. Mr. Golden Boot. Yeah. Mr. Mercurial Vapors. Yeah. Mr. Tuck your girl into bed at night, blood. Yeah. My fucking Chargy, the king. Yeah. Absolute mustard. Yeah. Fucking elite. Yeah. The man could have a fucking highlight reel with Premier League goals of all time, and it's just fucking him in there, blood.
Yeah, I think it's I think everyone. To me, I'd go free to try to get through this. Like, I may miss someone out. I'm saying Henry, Ronaldo, Salah.
That's the front three. That's the.
I'm saying Henry, Hazard, Salah.
You're taking out Ronaldo.
Hazard is the greatest left winger in Premier League history and the greatest player of the 2010s. He still has the most man of the matches in Premier League history, and he's been gone 4 or 5 years. It has to be Hazard on the left. Now Ronaldo did a lot of his football for United on the right. So you can happily have that debate with Mo Salah and all of these. I'm like, that's fine.
No,
that's
here's
great.
the thing is,
the left.
His best moments,
he's got
central. That's why I said no. That's why I said central.
So,
that season he scored.
Eden.
That season he scored 42 goals. He was playing centrally. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's why I said he started out as a winger, and then he got better and he scored goals from the wing, and they would interchange. But he was central. That's why you.
And you could have to argue with Henry maybe up top, but like the left is Eden.
I'm saying Ronaldo central.
Hey, no. I'm just saying I've got my spot. I've got my thing which I'm happy with. I'm building a nice thing on the left hand side. You man can have your wars over there. But Eden Hazard
there's no wars, blood. The only player that is in this team is
Hazard.
It's Cristiano
Hazard.
It's Thierry Henry.
I'll be honest with you. If I'm starting a Premier League all-time 11, or if I'm doing based on individual seasons, Henry's the first name I'm putting in the list. So for me, I'm voting Thierry Henry. First vote.
Henry's the best striker out of the lot of them, mate.
100%.
So Henry. Are you
saying
my argument, my war is not in the middle. My war is on the left.
Okay, no problem. Now let me tell you about the two wings.
He's the best forward out of the lot of them, blood. So
now, let me tell you about the two wings. Completely agree with flawless. Completely agree with flawless. Salah, Ronaldo. Best balance. Best everything.
I'm saying Ronaldo centrally.
I say Ronaldo, Henry, Salah.
Yeah,
that's what I've got.
That's the
3. Where is Eden?
Hey, Lewis, just don't beat
me when you see Ronaldo on the left or the Hazard on the left and he didn't even play his best football.
Who's on the bench,
Ronaldo played his best football in the central, and the right. So why has he got to be on the left when that's Hazard's?
No. Ronaldo's no. In mine, Ronaldo's not on the what's it called?
Yeah, Henry's on
I've
the
got
left.
Ronaldo central.
Salah's on the right. Ronaldo's
on the left. I've got Ronaldo.
Well, you're gonna argue Hazard over Henry, Lewis.
You can't even.
No, you can have Henry up top. I said Henry.
You can't argue Henry, blood.
Yo, Troops, change the thing to front three as well.
Hazard should not be argued either.
Yeah.
Lewis didn't put the.
Okay, let me.
Henry is the greatest player of the 2000s. Hazard is the greatest player of the 2010s. So he must be in there.
Okay, can I just say something just in terms of what Lewis is saying, okay? Just so we can also be a little bit objective here, because I don't want the whole nostalgia tax to be applied. Also, Lewis is right in terms of Ronaldo's best years came at Real Madrid. Now, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, if I'm ranking Premier League wingers historically, Ronaldo is number one still. Even as a Liverpool fan, even as someone who grew up hating Manchester United, I still don't think, because remember, I'm keeping the same energy from the Virgil argument. I'm talking about individual seasons. Ronaldo won the Ballon d'Or, respectfully. Like, I'm talking about Ronaldo
in the Premier League still.
In the Premier League. I'm talking about Ronaldo who could take free kicks back then. The free kick against
Portsmouth. For the Ballon d'Or in the
Man
Premier
scored 42 goals in the league season. What are we talking about?
Yeah, that still gets to play till today. Now, in my opinion, the other best winger is Salah. So I'm just going Ronaldo. I'm going Mo.
And Louis sounds like I'm talking about Paul Scholes.
Best three right there.
That's a Paul Scholes. Nah, he had Ronaldo, Tevez, and Rooney up top. My guy had Willian and Morata.
Hey,
drink water behind him and Bakayoko and the shell of Cesc Fabregas.
Yeah, it's kind of peak still.
My guy was built different, just surrounded by Bonds. Hazard should be there on the left, Henry in the middle. Do what you want on the right, and that's fine.
Like as much as I would like to be like, you know what, take Salah out and put Ronaldo right. Salah's just been, even when Liverpool had that piss poor season, he still put up numbers. His game has gotten better. Not only is he scoring goals, he's improved from a creative standpoint. We've seen him be more central. We've seen him play more central at times. We've seen him play in the inside right position, and we've seen him as a touchline winger.
And he's creative as well now.
Yeah, and he's creative.
I've seen Hazard play wide, play deep, play centrally, play all of that, and still play to a world-class.
You know what works against you, Lewis? The year in which Hazard, because in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, no disrespect to Eden Hazard, I think Eden Hazard is the top three. I think Eden Hazard, I'll preface my statement. Eden Hazard is the top three winger in Premier League history. Eden Hazard is one of the best players we've ever seen. At the same time, because we have to be objective here, Hazard had the worst individual season out of any superstar I've seen in terms of.
Are we talking about that season or the title-winning season?
No, we're talking about title-winning season. But I'm just saying that also, like we're kind of mentioning everything here.
But then we're using seasons away from that to change the narrative.
What? To be fair with what Hussam is saying, he is keeping it with Hazard and talking about the specific player.
Yes.
So.
If we were to do that, I could talk about Hazard having more world-class seasons than Ronaldo in the Premier League, but then that's a different argument.
The question is this, was Hazard better in the Premier League than Ronaldo?
No.
I think he had more longevity.
Yeah, because you know what it is.
In terms of the league, I'm not too sure.
We're comparing Cristiano. Yeah, Ronaldo won 3. We're comparing Cristiano Ronaldo at Manchester United to Cristiano Ronaldo at Real Madrid. That is unfair.
No. We're comparing Ronaldo and Hazard.
Because but I'm saying when people use this debate, that's what it is. He was like Super Saiyan 2 when he was at, you know what I'm saying, at Manchester United. Then he went to Real Madrid and went to Super Saiyan 10. That's what it is. Man scored 42 league goals in a season.
But Hazard came into the Premier League Super Saiyan. He got 38 goals and assists in his first season.
Cool. And my guy helped.
If you guys want to start bringing up GA, then it's over for it. Because my guy with the GA is mad.
Individually, he mopped up and won everything and was the individual, and the team won everything. He has to.
Henry got like 30 goals on fucking 20 assists or something, blood.
No, Henry is the only player until this day to do 20 and 20. That's why he's my first vote. We're not going to disrespect Henry. So
Henry's there, but like the left now it's got to be Eden.
But Lewis,
whatever happens on the right is whatever happens. Where Ronaldo and Salah played their best.
Okay, we got to do the votes. So Henry's in, yeah.
I say position by position. By position.
Are we just giving the front three? I can't lie to you, Lewis.
But everyone. But look,
we have to go position by position.
But everyone has agreed on Henry.
Yes.
Everyone agrees on Henry.
Correct.
That's why I'm like Henry. That's why I'm like.
Because that changes the debate then. What position do we agree on?
Henry can play in the middle or Henry can play on the left.
But
No, but we have
it,
to be
it
fluid
changes
with
the
it, you
debate.
guys.
We got to know where Henry is positioned.
I said
saying
Henry left.
top.
Because
said
for me, I say Henry. I put Henry.
Yeah, but that doesn't change anything
put
because
Henry in the
Ronaldo
middle.
goes on the left and up.
Yeah, I put Henry in the middle as
And I
well.
put Ronaldo on the right, and I put
Wait, Sam, who are you putting in the middle?
I'm going exactly what Flawless went with. Henry on the left.
What's your
Ronaldo
striker? Who's your striker?
Ronaldo centrally, Salah on the right. I think that's
Because
the
bear
best
in
one,
mind,
actually.
Ronaldo at his best was interchanging with Ronaldo. I mean, with Rooney and Tevez. Yes,
With
he
Rooney,
was
yeah,
more
exactly.
central, but it would interchange where he would pop up on the left, Tevez would be central, Rooney would be right, and vice versa. Then, man, it was a very fluid front three. But Ronaldo,
And
like
with
I
the
said,
three that we mentioned, it's also fluid.
Yeah,
because you could even put Salah down the middle, like it would work still.
And it would be just as fluid of Eden Hazard coming in off the left.
No, and don't get me wrong, Hazard there would not affect the fluidity whatsoever with the team. No, he would not. I just can't like the midfield. I would love to leave out Salah. Love to. I can't. Even though Hazard
based on the votes,
yeah,
we can leave out Eden though.
4 votes Henry, 4 votes Salah as well. So Salah's in. The argument is essentially Lewis's argument is Ronaldo Hazard.
Because here's why I can leave out Eden. Because I don't think Eden is better off from the left than Thierry Henry. That's why I can't leave him out.
Yes. And he's not better centrally than Ronaldo.
And then I can't leave out Cristiano Ronaldo, who was legit the difference. He was the wait. Let's not clarify this. When he was at Manchester United at that point, he was the best player in the world at that point.
Yeah, exactly. That, right? I'm not going to put.
We could have made arguments for Eden Hazard being top 2.
Here the thing is, hear what you just said. 2. Arguments and top.
But it's Messi in it. Like, what are we gonna do with prime?
Yeah,
Messi?
but Ronaldo was better than Messi that year.
He was 07, 08.
Younger Messi.
No, he was better than
come on,
Messi.
As if Ronaldo was old. Ronaldo was young.
07, 08, he was better than prime Messi, and he was better than Kaká as well, who at that point had.
I wouldn't say 07, 08 Messi was prime.
Not prime, but he was still a different level. He was.
Brother, Messi is the GOAT. It's prime from when he took a football.
He's a monster.
I mean, he got even better. He got even better from his 07.
You can forget the age thing. Are they not a similar age? How old's Messi?
No. Messi was like Ronaldo.
I think Ronaldo's only a year older. I think that's okay.
No, it's not. It's about 3-4 years.
You cannot say prime Ronaldo and then act like Messi's a kid. Like we cannot do this. Like they're both the same age.
Ronaldo was a bit older than Messi. It was by a couple 2 years.
It's a 2-year difference. 85. Ronaldo was born.
I believe in terms of votes, it's already the 3 votes. Like,
let me have a look, because like I said, Ronaldo was without doubt the best player in Europe. We're not going to take that away from him. There was no argument about
Flawless is right.
Being the best player in Europe.
2018, Eden Hazard was that guy.
Flawless is recalling stuff correctly. Because if you go to the websites and the tacticals and shit, they'll tell you he played right mid. But anyone who watched Ronaldo during that time, no one would ever call him a right mid.
No,
like as in he wasn't really an old school like right mid helping the right back and shit. He was moving centrally all the time.
He was. That's the thing is that people, for those that are old enough, they get mistaken. When he was signed, he initially started as a right midfielder, and he was a touchline winger and crossing the ball in, and that's why him and Van Nistelrooy clashed. And then when we sold Van Nistelrooy, the front three then became Tevez came in, Rooney came in, and then it became more fluid. Like I said, without doubt, how are you the best player in the world at a point? No questions asked, but you don't get into an all-time Premier. Of course, you get in the 11. You're the best player in the world, no doubt.
And just to prove Flawless's point even further, Henry also was drifting a little bit to the left because he had Bergkamp with him. So Henry kind of had the fluidity of the entire front line. Like he could go wherever. You would find Henry central, you'd find him on the left, you'd find him on the right, and he'd just cause havoc everywhere.
You know what? Salah gotta go, man. Salah gotta go.
Wow. There you are.
Gotta get rid of Salah. Sorry, the alliance is dead. Salah gotta go.
Wow.
Sorry, man.
So where are we now?
I think that's it.
Yeah, Ronaldo, Salah, Henry. 3 votes.
Salah, Henry.
Yeah,
I'm saying that. Yeah.
Hazard, Ronaldo, and Henry.
But yeah, you were right, Lewis. 07, 08 wasn't prime Messi, but he was still a beast. Like he didn't become Messi. Same way Ronaldo wasn't Ronaldo that he was at Real Madrid, but he was still I'd say he was a beast.
Ronaldo's breakout season was more the season before. 06, 07, he was like doing madness.
Yeah, 06, 07, like again, that helped us like free-peat. Yeah, when he became like the guy after the whole. He turned
him and Drogba for the Golden Boot.
Him after the whole Euros debacle. That's when
and everyone in England was on his neck.
Yeah, the old flag. He stepped up after all that.
I completely agree.
Justice for Hazard.
That's the 3 for me. I don't think there's a need to an argument, to be honest with you. Big up to Hazard. Hazard is an unbelievable winger. I'm not one of those Liverpool fans who's like, has some sort of agenda. I don't. Hazard's unbelievable, but for me, I'm sticking to the 3. Like, I think that's the 3.
Yeah,
and that's the best 3 as well.
Was right.
In my opinion,
Jose was right.
Everyone hates Chelsea.
Campaign against Chelsea.
So the team, yeah. Brenny, can we get a graphic up right now? So the team is, as the people can see, in goal, we have gone with Petr Cech. Right back, Trent. The midfield, the centre-back pairing is Rio and Terry.
No, Rio and Virgil.
No, Rio and Vidic, sorry. Rio and Virgil.
I'm still trying to figure out how that happened, but we move.
Yeah, Rio,
just
Virgil.
Some mental gymnastics or some BS.
Yo, I was confused.
Lewis is calling me some mental gymnastics guy. You voted for Terry twice. That's what you wanted. You think
I wanted Terry and Carvalho. I never changed my vote once.
Yeah, and you wanted.
Right, and let me stop you because we got the graphic up. So yeah, let me just. The people that's probably just staring there, hearing you man's voice, and they're like, "Yo, where are these man?" But as you could, so who then left back is Cole.
Mm-hmm.
Then the midfield is Makaleli, Vieira, and Scholes. And then the front 3 is Salah, Henry, and Ronaldo.
Yes, that's the front 3.
Wow.
I know, what a robbery.
What man said
I
robbery?
can't believe it, man. 15 and 22 goals conceded, and we don't even have a centre back. It's a disgrace.
You think that team could win every trophy in a season?
Yes, that team would win the quad, bro. Are you mad? We did everything.
Nah, they're a bit leaky at the back.
Yeah, Rio and Virgil so leaky. Have some shame.
It's not quite JT and Ricky, isn't it?
By the way, you know what?
They're good.
As well?
They're good.
If you make Trent invert in that system, because Ashley Cole could lock up anyone as a left centre back. If you make Trent invert in this team right here, next to like Makalele, give Vieira even further like freedom alongside the Scholes or Lampard, boom, bro. I can't lie to you. This team cooks. This team goes 38-0 right here.
People, let me know your 11s in the comments below. Get involved, blood. You get me?
The chat gonna go crazy.
Yeah,
I know the chat's going crazy. Yeah, the chat's
gonna
be like, how can you say that?
Yeah.
How did you leave out JT? How did you leave out Lampard? Yeah, the Chelsea fans.
Chelsea fans gonna hate us today.
Chelsea fans, write that in the comments. Like,
Chelsea fans.
In the words of Drogba, it's a disgrace. It's a disgrace.
Chelsea slightly got done dirty in this video, blood.
Slightly.
Like JT got kicked out, rightfully so, Pussio. Lampard got kicked out. And
hey, Lewis, don't do that. I voted for Carvalho. I voted for Carvalho, just to clarify. That was my initial vote. Carvalho to me should have gotten. I'm sorry, I just couldn't. I can't pick him over Rio. I'm sorry.
Hey, you got Petr Cech in there.
Why not? Man, three-peated. That's why.
I conceded the first and third least.
Okay, here we go. Here's why. Because he three-peated. And the goalkeeper and the centre backs and the 2 fullbacks next to him didn't even get a mention in the conversation. That's why. Hear what I just said. The goalkeeper, the centre back, and the 2 fullbacks that he three-peated with and had great defensive records with did not get a mention in this conversation. That's the level of
you're just saying Rio in general.
Yes,
Lewis, I like this whole fight at the end stuff, but the votes are in. Brennan has put in the
Vidic didn't get a mention.
Revote.
I thinks he's trapped, blood. He wants a recount.
Recount. Hold that, brother.
That are jokes.
Disappointing.
Man, until next time, blood, you get me. Big up the man, them every time, blood, you understand? Make sure you subscribe to their channels, blood. You get me? This is Football Sarcasm City TV and Carefree Lewis G, all in the description as usual, blood. You get me? Lewis looks like he's ready to bun a spliff because he's fucking fuming,
you know
blood.
what, people?
He
I'm
said
glad
got
we,
the
hey,
already.
people,
God, flawless.
I'm glad we ain't doing this in person. You know what I'm saying? They'll headlock me like Draymond Green did to Rudy Gobert and that. Lewis ready to just choke man out, you know, just headlock man.
Hey, man would have to give him a five pod ban, just like Draymond got a 5 game.
You see a picture of Lewis got me in a headlock in the back against studios. You know what I'm saying? And that. What? No hazard.
Oh my
Prick. You know what I'm saying?
Guys in the comments, I'm sorry. I tried to ride for these guys, but no, didn't work out.
You don't know the vibe, blood. We'll be back again next week. Until then, stay safe. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And wash them fucking hands, blood.